very clear. Don't take apart anything, because if you do, and you alter anything, you void the warranty. And what I mean by that is that we can't warranty people that take apart knives and then have to put them back together. Now, most of you guys know what you're doing, but we do have a certain few that don't do it. They just don't do it at all. They don't know how to do it. And then when something comes apart, we just get a box. It's happened before a few times where we just got a box with parts in it. And I'm thinking, who is this from? We have no idea. And then no note, nothing. They just send it to our address. That actually happened twice. So, but I just don't want to see that happen to people that really want to get the help. So if you want to know how to do this properly without having to open up the knife, there's a way to do it. And I'm going to show you how to do it and give you the basics. After you have the knife for a year, and unless you're using this every single day, guys, and you really know what you're doing and you can feel confident enough to take apart the knife, that's great. Because every knife is different. We have simple backlock knives like the Drago that Mike Vellecamp designed, and we sold this on our site for a short time. This is a very basic and easy knife to use, and it's a very basic and easy knife to take apart. It's injected molded plastic. It's a basic backlock design with a basic clip and very few parts on this knife. Really, I think there's really only 1, 2, 3, 4, and a couple of washers, and that's it. I mean, very basic knife to use and to take apart. Then we have something that's a little bit more intricate, like the knife that I carry right now, which is the TIC, the 599 TIC. This knife here is a frame lock, and it's, you know, carbon fiber, titanium, and using Elmax steel. This thing's incredible, guys. Oh, and by the way, we're getting 50 more for the holidays. These are going to go pretty quick, so if you guys want them, you should put in your order. We don't have any right now, but we're going to be getting more in. But this one here, I'm going to do a basic cleaning on this one because it kind of needs it. Right now, it's got a bunch of lint on it. I don't even know if the camera can even pick up on the lint. I don't think it can. But if it can't, don't worry about it. I think you might see a little bit of lint on there. Too bad this camera can't focus on what I want it to focus on because it's all focused on me. If I did it from here, you'd see it, but it's too far away. Anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that, but I'm going to show you how to do that. This one here, I'm actually going to take this completely apart. And this one here is the 599 XT, okay? This one we're going to take apart. I'm going to show you all the intricacies of this knife, because the thing is that it not only has a washer on one side, but it also has on the other side ball bearing setup. Forgive me, my head just went, I had a brain fart for a moment there, but I was trying to remember the ball bearing setup on this one. But anyway, that's what this has. And so you're going to see how this works when I take it fully apart and how you're going to clean this thing, okay, guys? Now, what I typically do if I want to do a basic clean, I don't know if you guys have kind of those computer blower type sprays that you have at home that actually have a little nozzle that you can use, and it's just one of those air blowers, and you just blow it. You can buy those cans cheap, I don't know, $5, $6, and you can use it. I don't have that, but I have this thing. And this one here is the DataVac electric duster. This thing I've had for quite a few years. This thing is awesome. I love it, and it works great. And all you have to do basically is when you want to clean something, it's going to get loud. I'll just put it in here. Now what you might want to do at the same time, guys, if you're doing this and you're blowing on this thing, is, now this is, it will stay still. That's for you. Because I actually use there is nothing, and that toothbrush and the blower did all the work. So now it's perfectly clean, so I don't have to worry about it. Now the good thing is, guys, if you want, after you're done with it, we are going to be selling this on our site. It's called Tough Glide. Now, Tough Glide has been used for years, and I've had guys for about 3 years. I bought this little one. Now, I've had this one. I went through one, and it ended up coming down to about that area, and then I misplaced it, so I had to open up a new one. So this is the new one that I'm opening up. But all you have to do, and it's, I mean, pinpoint accuracy, guys. All you have to do is just apply 1 drop in here and just let gravity do its work. 1, 2 drops right in there. That's it. Pretty simple, guys. And then what I do is I just open it and close it a few times. And that's really all I do, guys. So there we go. Takes a little bit, and then there we go. Nice. So that's it. Pretty simple. Now, with this one, I'm going to show you guys when I take this thing apart. What to do when it comes to thoroughly cleaning this knife properly. So, I think you heard our dog in the background. Let me get over here. Get a little bit closer, guys. All right. Use a screwdriver here when I get to that point. I'm using a T8 nib on the 599 XT, and you're going to need to use that, guys, because the new XT model actually uses just the T8 on all the screws. Now, I carried this knife for about a year. And this is the original prototype that was given to me. You can tell it's the original one because it doesn't have the switch on it. Yeah, we didn't include the switch on that one. So, and that's a locking switch that's on the knife itself. Okay, so I think I'll be safe enough to pry this thing open. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to close the knife here. I feel pretty comfortable with manhandling this thing without having to worry about cutting myself, but there we go. I'm just wedging it as best I can, trying to get it open. Now guys, the one thing I want you to see, okay, is that it is dirty. You can tell it's really dusty in there. I don't know how clear you can see it. I'm trying to bring it in. Everything I do to move to the left and right is the opposite on this camera, so I have to be very careful about how I do this. So I'm positioned in the right way. So I'm going to try to bring this up to you as close as I can so you can see it. All right. You can see the bearings on the one side of the knife. On the other side is a washer. So, but I'm going to be very, very careful how I clean this because, guys, one thing I don't want to do is mess with the bearings. That's the one thing I don't want to do is mess and lose these bearings. All I want to do is be as careful as I can when it comes to cleaning this thing. I'm not using a blower on this one. And I don't have to take apart the whole knife if I don't want to. All I'm doing is I'm just getting the dust and the debris off of here. That's all I'm doing. Now what I might do is, if I can, there we go, took that off. There we go, that popped right off. This thing works a little bit different, guys, because the ball bearings that are in here, I can show it to you more up close. They're already permanently wedged in between, okay? So, now sometimes some bearing systems aren't made like that. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta grab something here. Yeah. I'm only doing this because I really want to be able to see up close, making sure that I get all the debris out. And I don't know if you can see any of this. I'm sure you can't. Or if you can see me doing this. I'm brushing in an outward. To get all that. Wow, there's a lot of stuff that was in here. Not anymore. Alrighty. Okay, so that's clean. Wow, this thing was really messed up. Okay, good deal. Got that all gone? There we go. All right. I'm going to work on this thing here. I don't need to use that anymore. I know this might seem a little bit tedious and boring, guys, to watch, but I'm telling you, if you do this really just once a year, guys, all you need to do this really is once a year. I mean, if you're using it, unless you're using it every day, you'll figure out if you got to do this twice a year or 3 times a year. But I carry it as a daily carry. I don't have the issues of having to clean the knife. In fact, I've never had to clean the knife. It was just a little bit dusty on the inside. But other than that, you can actually see. Let me see if I can show you the carbide window breaker in here. Alrighty. See if I can wedge in between here so you guys can see. Let me see if I can get in here. Because I want you to see the inner workings actually of the knife. That'd be nice. All right. I got the tip of the carbide window breaker right here. So I'll wedge that back in and place it. But I want to see if I can get in here because I really want you guys to see this. This is a very unique setup they had here with Fox and how they did this and put this together. Kind of go little by little to take this thing off. There we go. Oh, I see what they did. You know, now that I'm understanding how they get this in here, a lot of people were complaining that, oh, you know, the carbide window breaker is a little bit loose. I can show it to you guys. That carbide window breaker is wedged in there because it's got a slight indent cutout on here. You can't really see it. Maybe you can. See? Halfway through. It's almost like a counter bore. And it fits and slots right into that perfectly. So it stays in place. So it's actually sandwiched where it's not going to move out. So it's never going to leave its place. Actually, it's pretty brilliant. I think it's an ingenious design. So, but I'm going to put this back on now. Now that I fully understand how they placed it and how this works. There you go. All right. See, now you can see the carbide window breaker in its place and how it's sandwiched. I'm going to put it right over here. I don't know if you can see it. And how it's sandwiched in between. See? So it's not going anywhere. All right. So now that you see that, let me go back in here. Sorry. I'm going to move it up closer here. All right. Put the ring back on. By the way, guys, this is the aluminum ring. This doesn't weigh anything at all. I'm going to weigh this thing. I'm going to tell you how much the... nope, I can't weigh it. My wife's got the weigh machine. That's okay. No big deal. This thing weighs less than... probably about 1/4 of an ounce. Not even. Less than that, probably. Very expensive, I'll tell you that. One of the most expensive parts on the knife is the aluminum. Besides the blade, because they have to cut a solid block of this aluminum. They don't get sheets of aluminum. They do this out of blocks, so they have to cut this. They do an incredible job. I tell you, Fox really knows how to make a good knife. Really impressed. All right. So now I got to put this back on. Alrighty. I see. Alrighty. There we go. Sorry guys if I'm not talking too much. I'm actually working here trying to make this all happen. And I forgot one thing. See? This is good for me. Forgot to put in the washer on the other side. Okay. All right. There we go. 2-3 drops. That's all I'm going to put on here. Now you guys may want to use pack grease. You can do that too. Probably going to do that later on. I don't have any with me. All right, hold on. There we go. Just make it a little snug. And you guys, you got to be very careful, by the way, when you're screwing all this stuff in. Do not, and I think this is where people have an issue. When they are tightening, is what they do is they tighten this thing so tight We've had people that say, no, I didn't take it apart, and they took it apart. That you have to make it taut. You can't make it too tight, okay? Just make it taut. And especially back here. The screw that's right behind the back lock screw, I mean the back lock itself, right there, especially just make it slightly taut, okay? Slightly. The reason why is because if you make it too tight, it's not going to open up. You're not going to be able to open this thing up. So there we go with that one. Last screw. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to polish the blade itself so you get to see how well this blade polishes. All right. Alrighty, so here we go. Back to normal. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you something else, guys. This right here, Flitz Polish. This is the stuff, guys. We're going to put this on our site as well as a Tough Glide. I'm going to work on it this week to get it on there, okay? But I definitely want you guys to take a look at this stuff. This stuff is incredible, all right? Flitz Polish is, to me, incredible. I'm going to grab another knife over here so I can show you what I'm talking about. So you guys see, you got a plain towel here, okay? Perfectly clean towel. And I'm just taking a little bit, just a little bit of this polish, guys. A little bit on my finger. All right? Just that little bit, sorry. All right? And I'm going to apply it right on the blade itself. Trying to do this so you guys can see what I'm doing on this side over here. And it removes all the oxidation, guys, on the blade. It cleans it, restores it. It even puts a barrier on it. A really nice barrier on it. And just that little bit on each side, guys, it's incredible what this thing is going to turn out to become. Stuff is non-toxic. And already my finger, oops, sorry. If I can show you my finger, it's already getting dark in some areas where it's got this bluish gray. It's now kind of just dark. This stuff is really working. All right, I'm going to take it off my finger here. And now, look at that, guys. All that oxidation. All that oxidation coming right off the blade. And I can tell you right now, when I take it off, how smooth the blade feels when I get this off. It's incredible. I can't even believe it. Now I'm doing it on here because I really want you to see the difference, guys. how incredible this stuff is. Holy cow. You know, cameras don't do it justice what you can actually see. Even in this stone-washed blade. How incredible this thing looks. The blade is incredible, guys. And the shine that it has is just phenomenal. Even on a stone-washed blade. I'm just amazed. And it does wonders on matte black blades as well, guys. So I'm going to do this one on here. I'm going to let this sit. I'm going to put it on my nice blade on here. Just a little bit, guys. Goes a long way. I'm telling you, the tube that it comes in, I think it's a 4-ounce tube. It's going to last you years. I'm not kidding you. Unless you do a lot of blades, you know. But if you're just doing occasional blades here and there, guys, this thing's going to last a very, very long time. I'm going to use a different towel. Look at that. And this is not removing at all any of the matte coating, the Cerakote coating that's on here, guys. It's not removing it at all. Doing an incredible job. This thing, and it's still, you know what's so incredible about this, guys? It's still got that nice matte look to it. So it's not even polished. It's just got a nice matte look to the blade. That's it. Nice. Oh, and it feels smooth, man. That thing is just incredible. Guys, you gotta get this stuff. You know what I'm gonna do? I got, I think, about 100 packets. I'm gonna ask my shipper, for every order that goes out, you guys get one of these packets. It's $1, but I'm gonna throw it in there, okay? I'm not gonna charge anybody. The next 100 orders that go out, you guys make that order, I'm gonna throw that in here. I might even throw in a couple for you. A couple of lucky guys, I'll just throw in two or three. I want to make sure that you guys get this, okay? Sorry, got the camera all screwed up, but I just want to let you know, guys, this stuff is phenomenal. You got to use this stuff. I love it. The more I use it, the more I realize, man, I got to keep my blades nice and clean. So, but that's it with that one, guys. I am amazed at how great this stuff really works. So, I love this stuff. And it will not take any of the Cerakote that they use on the Fox knives. And by the way, we're going to be using on the CDHK that is coming out, we're going to be using a black oxide, okay? I don't have the knife with me, or do I have the knife? Nope, I don't have it with me right now, but that's fine. We are going to be using black oxide, guys, for the CDHK, okay? So, and I'll let you know what kind of black oxide that we're using. But it's just as durable as what you'd find on the Fox products. Incredible stuff. Can't wait to release that. Hopefully we'll be getting that soon. I know we're going to be getting a couple of prototypes in. And once we get them in, I can't wait to show it to you guys. All right, so I'm excited. But just want to let you know, guys, before we close out, we still got the sale going on, month of October, for the MK Tool folder for $114.95, guys. This thing is over 42% off. All right. That's insane, guys. We don't do that kind of stuff on our website, as you guys know. We're selling this basically near cost. So, and for military discount, if you guys are looking for military, I want to leave it open to military and law enforcement. Contact me, okay? Directly at info@theultimateknife.com. All right? info@theultimateknife.com. And I just want to say, if you guys get on our website at www.theultimateknife.com, again, www.theultimateknife.com, I want you to get on there, check out the deals that we have. We have the MK tool as well on our site. This one here, we're doing for $69.95, guys. That's insane. This is using N690 cobalt stainless steel. We have this on sale right now for the month of October. And we also have the 599 RS and the 599 RSY. Both of these right now, the rescue tools, are $114.95. Guys, these things sell for $158.95. And that's the lowest we're supposed to sell them for anyway, because these things retail for $198.95, and we're selling these for $114.95. That's basically near cost right there. So just wanted to let you guys know that. So, guys, get all the details again on our site to get it. But until next week, I'll let you know what we're going to be talking about. Guys, if you haven't signed up for our email, go onto our website and scroll down to the bottom. You'll see sign up for an e-newsletter. I'll contact you only twice a week. That's it. I don't want to bombard you with a bunch of emails that are useless and are not going to serve you. I want to make sure that you guys get useful information when we got good deals going on and when we're going to be doing our next lessons, okay? So thanks again for joining in tonight. This is really just basically a lesson for you as it was for me, because I learn more about my knives when I take them apart, when I'm in it, when I'm messing with it. It's really great. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to be on Thursday, but I'll be on another channel on Thursday evening at 9 p.m. But I'm going to be here next week at 9 p.m. next Tuesday, okay? So I'll see you guys 9 p.m. next Tuesday, and I'll send you out an email on what we're going to be talking about next week, all right? So I'll talk to you guys soon. Enjoy the rest of your week. Later.